Hi crafty friends, it's Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Bananer, and I'm just having a play right now, and I thought I would turn the camera on and show you what I'm doing. So, working on embellishments for my little house journal, and I thought, what screams home or a house journal more than paint chips? So, I wanted to do something more than just adding a paint chip to the book, which I think would have been just fine. But I'm also using some of the leftover book pages. I punched out some images and then added a little Tim Holtz label, some of the book page in the background, and then a piece of lace and a button. Just to kind of jazz it up a little bit, but I thought we would make a couple of these together. And then you guys might want to try making them for yourself, keeping in mind, yes, I'm making these for a home journal, but in no way, shape, or form is that what they need or have to be used for, because imagine if your focal point was whatever the theme of your journal was, and then get the paint chip colors and what the color theme of your journal is. Just an idea. I don't know. You guys may or may not want to try it, but I kind of thought it was a good idea. So I'm going to be trying to come up with different ways of using book pages in our journals that maybe you haven't thought of, or maybe you have, but I'll take you along and show you what I come up with for mine and see what you think. Let's see here. Let me go through and get a label. I don't know that I want one quite that big. Although that, honestly, I don't want to overthink it either. I think that's fine. That's the problem. I have sometimes, do you guys run into that where you just, when you're making an embellishment or something, you just totally overthink it? I don't really like that big blank spot there though. So maybe instead of doing it that way, I could do it like this. That would look nice. Let me staple that and then I'll glue it down. Yep, that works. That'll work. Let me get some glue on that. So guys, I am actually filming this on May, gosh, I can't remember my days. I think it's May 7th. Yeah. And Sandra is doing a live sale. I've been on and off. I had to go to an appointment, so I had to get off for a little while, and then I got back on. But she's getting ready to have surgery, she shared with everybody, and she's pre-recorded a bunch of videos so we won't miss anything. I just want to really encourage you guys to support a fellow YouTuber, because it means so much when we get that kind of support from subscribers and our friends. And she's going to be out for a couple months, and it'd be really nice. I'll link her channel below in case you're not familiar with Sandra from Blossom and Inspire. You can go over and subscribe. Maybe if you have time, watch some of her videos while she's having surgery and doing all the things of healing after that sort of thing. I know going through some hard times myself in the past, that means so much when people still watch your videos, and even if it's something like you just turn it on and have it playing in the background while you're doing something else. But I would love for you to do that to support my friend. That would mean so much. And then I know it would mean so much to her as well. And a lot of you guys who subscribe to my channel, I know are subscribed to hers as well. So I know that you guys are probably already doing that. So today I had a continued saga in the phone with Xfinity issue. So when I canceled my service with them, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new to my channel, a few months ago I was going into my internet/phone service, happens to be the same provider, to get a better deal, because you know how like when your internet service plan is up, it'll jump up like $20 to $50. So that's what had happened. Went in to get another deal. I've been with this company 13 years. Never had an issue. I've always been able to go in, get another plan without any trouble whatsoever. This time, for whatever reason, apparently they no longer are offering plans to their customers that have been, I had been with them 13 years. So I think I would describe myself as a long-time customer, but they were not willing to offer me any kind of new package or plan. And so I ended up kind of getting aggravated by that, frustrated by that, and left there, canceling my internet and my phone plan, knowing that I could go straight over to Straight Talk, get a phone, do that. And then the whole point of it was I asked them what would it take to be a new customer, because they were offering all kinds of deals for their new customers. And they said, well, you would have to be away from us as a customer for 90 days. I was like, well, I'm going to do that then. And that's sort of how it all came about. So then today I seen where I got a notification that my Xfinity bill, they like were thanking me for paying my Xfinity bill. So they literally debited it out as if I was still a customer, just for the phone, not for the internet, just the phone service. And so I asked AI, like, how should I go about this? Because I'm no longer a customer, and it recommended logging into my account, making sure that it's truly canceled, even though I have a confirmation number saying that it's canceled. And then it recommended, if it showed that it was canceled, then calling or filing a basic, I forget what they called the form, but it was basically, you know, wanting refunded. And so I couldn't fill out the form because I didn't have my account number, because I've always done everything online, payment like auto pay, the whole nine. And I ended up having to call them, which is fine. I feel like I've wasted a lot of life on this problem though, because I had taken 2 days off work not to take care of this problem originally, but that's what it ended up taking the first go around, and ended up with no service at all. My choice, of course, because I got frustrated with them. And then now I'm getting ready to start having to interact with them again. So needless to say, it took an hour. It took my lunch hour. And supposedly I'm getting a refund. Supposedly I'm not going to get billed again. I'm not holding my breath, but supposedly. And like I said, it has just been such a frustrating, annoying experience. And it's so sad because like I had been a customer for a long time, 13 years. I feel like that's a lot of customer loyalty, especially this day and age where everybody's always looking for like the best deal, that sort of thing. But yeah, I had another episode of that. I tried not to let it frustrate me as much as it did the first time, and I did better. The first time I went through all this, boy, did I let it get to me. So I'm kind of proud of myself that I didn't let it get to me this time nearly as badly. But so that was my day, and obviously working too. So and my work day, Piper this week, her games have gotten rained out, so we haven't had ball games. this week. I don't want to say it's been nice because I love going to her games. Absolutely love it. So much fun. But it has kind of been a much needed little rest from just the every night go, 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 go. And I've been trying to film some videos ahead for when coming up on Memorial Day weekend. I am going to be at my son's house watching. They're going on like a little romantic vacation, him and his wife and my daughter-in-law, and so I'm going to watch the kids while they do that. I'm really super excited to get to do it. It's the first time I've spent that much overnight time with them, so hopefully they enjoy it. I've got activities planned, things like that, to keep them more out because they're little guys. They're not teenagers like Piper's a teenager. These are, my other grandkids are pretty young. So I'm trying to get some videos made ahead of time for that time. All right, that is a weird button, but hopefully it looks okay. So this is the little embellishment. I'm going to go into my sewing room and sew this part. But what do you guys think? I think, like I said, for a home journal, I think you've got to do some kind of paint sample chip. I think it's funny that this one I did upside down, but that's okay. That's okay. This one I got right though. Like the name of it's upside down, the name of the paint. But yeah, so there's that one. I really like this yellow one, it's pretty. And the pink one, not crazy about the button, but it's okay. I'm just trying to use some things I have just laying around. So I'm going to get ready and sign off. Again, if you will go over to Sandra's channel, the link will be in my description. Show her some love. If you are not already subscribed, subscribe. Watch some of her videos. I know that she'd appreciate it, and it would mean a lot to me too. And I want to thank all of you for watching my videos and liking, leaving comments. All of that means so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, don't forget to keep it cute, keep it crafty, and keep making something out of nothing. Bye.